For those of you who would like to create a digital poetry book, I recommend Canva.com. This video will show you how to do that.
Alright, so like I said, I recommend Canva.com for a digital poetry book if that's what you decide you would like to do. You need to create an account. I actually have one. So this is, once you've logged in, this is basically what you get. So you can use templates, but I usually just go create a design, and then it'll ask you what type of design do you want. So let's go with program. That's probably closest to what we want. So here you have your initial page. There are, when you look at the templates, there are different templates, but you don't have to use any of these. This is our title page. This first one's going to be our title page. So I like this. So I'm going to go there. And then I can change different parts of it. So like I don't want Summer Music Festival. And I'm going to call mine Pandemic Poetry. Just delete that, like that. Okay, so now I have my title. Here I'm going to type, I'm going to use our hashtag. And then down here, I'm going to write my name. And I want that actually a little bit bigger, so I can do that by changing the font size to 12.5, so let's go 16. Let's go 21. There we go, that's good. Okay, so there's my title page, and then I can add a new page. And the page, because I've used a template, they all have this same background. But if I don't like that background, I can choose something different. So I have, you can go into photos, and these are all, these are photos that you can use. Many of them are free, many of them are not. See, these ones have like the pro, you have to like have a professional account for it. Or you can upload your own photos. And that's down here where it says uploads. And I am going to use this one. There we go. And I want it to cover the whole page. So I just move it around. And there is my background. And then I can add text. There's all these different options that you can do, or you can just do sort of basic text. So my heading is the title of my poem. And that's really big, so I want to make it a little bit smaller. Let's go with 48. There, that fits on you. When I move it up, and the little lines there, they're little guidelines that help show the where it is on the page. I can change the color. I think I want a little bit lighter, so let's try white. And that shows up a little bit better. Make sure that you can actually see. The other thing that's kind of cool is that they've got like the photo colors here. So if I decided that I wanted to use the pink that's in there, for example, I might do that, but I can't see that. And I can't see that. And I can't see that. And I can't really see that. And I can't really see that. So none of those really work. So I'll go with this. And then I'm going to add body text. And in here, I will type my poem. that white again because white shows up and other things don't. And I'm going to make it, I think, a little bit bigger. And then center it. And there you go. You can do background to help this stand out even better. And I do that by going to Elements. Shapes. There we go. So I like this. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put this here. Put that there apparently. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to put it here. And I will move it so that it suits. Okay, so now that's centered on there. I don't like this color though, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to select that, and I'm going to choose, let's go with the gray. So that's the border, and then lighter gray for inside. I can also actually change the sort of density of it, the transparency of it. So if I want people to be able to see my photo in the background a little bit better, I can draw the transparency down. So see how the photo's coming out? If I go all the way down, now that doesn't help the giving the background to make my poem easier to read. So I'm going to bring it up to about there. And that makes the poem easy to read, but you can still see the background. And then I want to do the same thing for my title. And I can change the shape of this too if I don't want it much like, I can change the size, I can actually change the whole shape. And then I'm going to change the transparency again, but I'm going to keep it a little less transparent than the other one. And there I have a page of poetry. I can add, like with the elements here, there are other things that I can add. I could put another photo in there. I can put this little doctor person, make him smaller. And if I want to tilt him sideways, there we go. Now he's just sort of leaning over there. And then I add a new page, and I can keep going from there. You don't have to have the pictures as complete backgrounds either. I can do this so that I have a background that is a plain color, like say, I like that background. I'm gonna go for that. And then there's my background. And then I can type things again using the text. I can add photos. I can add, if I want to add one of my own photos, I can use the frames here. So let's see, I want to add 2 photos like that, except I don't want it to be full size. So now the photos that I put there, I can put in 2 photos. Oh, I'm going to go with my uploads. And I'm going to put my niece when she was really little and my nephew when he was really little. I'm going to change that so that you can see, you can move the photo around. And I want it a little bit bigger so that it's taking up a little bit more space. There we go. And there I go. And then I can type my photos or my poem down here. So this is Canva. It's not actually that difficult to use, but it can create some really amazing documents. And I'm going to show you, going back to the ones that I've already created, what it can look like. So this is a document that I created for Genius Hour. It's probably going to take a moment to load, so I'm going to cut some of this out. Okay, so it's a little slow to respond right now, but you can see basically what types of things you can create with Canva. I've got a variety of pages, some that are more text heavy, some that are more image heavy. And I've used some similar formats for different pages, but I've also used a lot of different unique formats as well. So yeah, so that's how you use Canva, and that's why I recommend it if you are wanting to do what you're working on digitally.